The Civil War lasted 4 years and killed a whole bunch of Americans. A lot of families were divided by this conflict. Here's a story of one of them.
Dear Uncle Locust, thank you for agreeing to let me stay at your nest while I am attending dental school. I will be arriving August 28th, so Hyman and Jed will have to help Pa with the fall harvest. They send their love. Look forward to seeing you. Ezra Hopper, August 7th, 1860.
Dear Azariah, thank you for the lovely photo plate of you and Uncle Locust in the big city. You seem to be turning into quite the northerner. I worry about you, but I know you're in good feelers. Please take care of yourself. Love, Mother Hopper. January 7th, 1861.
Dear Ma, war appears inevitable. President Lincoln will just not budge on this Shirley Hemphill controversy, and I don't blame him. My feelers are in an uproar along with just about everyone else. I had decided to join the Army of the Union. My thorax swells with pride thinking of fighting for a just cause. Sincerely, Ezra Hopper, April 3rd, 1861.
Dear Ma, by the time you read this, we will be in Yes, There Is a Santa Claus, Virginia. Jed and I have done joined up with the rebel army. General Cricket E. Lee has promised a quick victory. Don't worry about Jed. I will keep some eyes on him. Sincerely, Hyman Hopper, August 8th, 1861.
Dear Ma, war's so very scary. Last night, a bullet grazed my mandible. A young corporal in my platoon chirps loudly in his sleep. His wounded thorax torments him. I am so very tired. So very tired. Signed, Ezra Hopper, 1861. Dear Shirley, with spring, my thoughts turn to nesting. My feelers tremble in anticipation. I miss you terribly. I also miss Brussels sprouts, gargling mineral water, aluminum, my George Plimpton audiobook, my breakfast helmet, donkeys, people named Nancy, the letter J, things that start with the P sound, men who eat boogers, feet that are 4 sizes too large, things that sound like...
Dear Ma, yesterday, Jed had a bayonet glance off his antenna. He suffered only minor damage, although he has began circling to the right. I pray to God that infection doesn't set in. Sincerely, Hyman Hopper, July 2nd, 1862.
Dear Ma, the war continues to drag on. As autumn approaches, it becomes increasingly harder to keep our location a secret, for the troops are constantly rubbing their legs together. This morning, I killed my first Confederate. Enclosed is his wallet and a hamster. Sincerely, Ezra Hopper, August 11th, 1863.
Dear Ma, catastrophe has struck. Jed's infected antenna finally snapped off while he was on a series of circular patrols to the right. He panicked and began to wildly parade around camp, chirping at the top of his lungs. A northern sniper spied him and ended his misery. We gave him a hero's burial. Your son, High Hopper, February 3rd, 1864.
Dear Mother, it appears the war's coming to a close. President Lincoln is confident an end to this insane fighting is inevitable. But tomorrow we will do the same thing we did today. Wake up and fight. Ezra Hopper, March 1865.
On April 3rd, 1865, Captain Ezariah Hopper of the Union Army and Lieutenant Hyman Hopper of the Army of the Confederates faced each other in battle. During the course of the fighting, unaware of the identity of his foe, Ezariah Hopper attacked and killed his dear brother Hyman. The Civil War ended April 9th, 1865.